Hey, back here at home, I'm sure you moms at home have dealt with this with your kids, bullying. And when I was a kid, it was only, in the classroom, but now it's a whole new type. It is cyberbullying. According to statistics, you know this, more than 50% of adolescents and teens have been bullied online, and more than 1 in 3 have experienced cyber threats. Now, the majority of this cyberbullying, here's the crazy part, it goes unreported to school officials. Oftentimes, parents don't know about it either. So what is fueling the cyberbullying epidemic and what can be done about it? Bullying prevention expert, Gabriella Van Ree, right?
Yes.
I got it!
Yay.
He's here with more. Good to see you. What's with the basketball?
It's my nationwide campaign. I'm taking it to 50 cities, and I'm bringing it to President Obama to create really more awareness for the cyberbullying.
We as a society have dropped the ball
on human kindness.
That is the essence of this. Well, let's talk first off about, what do you think the ultimate problem is with cyberbullying? Is it that we don't have controls on it, that it's not reported, or that we haven't taught our kids how to respect each other?
We haven't taught our kids how to respect each other. Kids do not know how to be nice anymore. It's instant gratification out there. They want, they want, they want. And so that's a big problem. But nobody really taught them how to treat each other online because it's new. And I tell you the truth, I find that a lot of parents, meeting friends on my Facebook, are not very nice either to each other.
That's true.
So I really want parents to think about that. We do live by example. So our kids often see more our Facebooks than we see theirs. So that is a big trend that I would like to make a dent in. Parents out there, you want to know what's happening. You do not want to be surprised when your child is being bullied to the point that it wants to commit suicide. You have to be on their social media.
Now, we'll talk more about your book in a second, but two things. Let's talk first off, what should you do as a parent if you believe your child
is the bully?
Is online, you look terrible. We heard about that case in Florida. I wish you'd just kill yourself.
Yeah. First of all, I think the parent feels that there's a huge stigma. Okay, I tell parents, relax. We've all been mean in our lives, okay? So that's one. Talk, communicate. We don't. Find out what's wrong. Find out why your child is so unhappy, because it has to do with unhappiness. Nobody strikes another human being when we're happy. So that's one. And again, if it's more serious, then please see counselors, see psychiatrists, anything we need. But first, start talking.
Absolutely.
And we don't do that. We just say to the child, don't do it again. That doesn't work.
Right.
What about if, sorry.
There is an underlying issue.
I think the other foot, right?
Yeah.
If your child's being bullied, because there's a lot of embarrassment and shame there too. I don't want to tell my parents, I should be able to fend for myself. If you think your kid's being harassed, picked on, bullied, what should you do?
The first thing I want parents to do out there is not tell your kid anymore to beat up the bully, because I meet a lot of children that feel that they're bullied from two sides now. The parent wants action from the child, which it can't do, and the kid doesn't want to go to school because the bully is there. So now it's really problematic. So
why don't you just stand up to him? Why don't you fight back?
They say that all the time, but it doesn't work for a lot of kids. And if you're an 11-year-old and you're being called really bad names, you're paralyzed. So that's not the way to empower your child. The way I teach it in the assemblies is a novel idea, and that's to take ownership. To take real ownership. I was short. My parents told me all the time, of course you're not short, dear. I was short. So be the fat little kid. Be proud. Be whatever it is that you are, that you're being bullied. Own it. Go back to that bully and say, I am short, I am fat, and I am 4 eyes, but I'm good. I can beat this. Let's play, You
call it owning your uniqueness.
Yes.
So instead of seeing it, if I was the effeminate kid, which I was in high school, instead of seeing that as gotta hide it, be proud of it,
be
own
proud
it,
of it.
Be who you are fully.
And the moment you do that, the moment you start accepting who you are, nobody bullies you. Because it's no more fun.
You're accepting of yourself and they have nothing to pick on you anymore.
And so there's a total different dynamic. And one more thing that is really important is don't share the humiliation of someone else. I don't understand why children do it, because it's the first thing they tell me. They all know what it's like to be in that position. So why you would share on that button a humiliating picture?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Don't click share.
Don't click share.
Just end it.
Don't. No. Actually, I want them not to end it. I want them to stand up and say, this is not okay. I don't even know this person. It's not okay. Not on our campus.
So make a comment on there.
But positive, but not sharing. Don't put it on your timeline because it's amplified 1,000, 2,000, 3,000.
Got it.
I don't know how many times. I mean, these
Makes
kids
sense.
have more friends than I do.
I love how animated you are, how passionate you are. You're doing great stuff. And you've got a book, right, called With All My Might?
With All My Might.
And that's sort of your experience in your life, yes?
Yes, and what's really interesting is the kids ask me where you can buy the might. And I say, unfortunately, might comes from having pain.
Yeah.
So we all have it, and we need to dig deep to bring it out.
Awesome.
But it's all about getting to the issue, communication.
Great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. And great advice.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to own it. I'm going to own who I am.
You always own it.
Lord knows I have plenty of baggage to own. Continued success, my dear.
Thank you.
Great stuff. All right. By the way, you can connect with Gabriella on Facebook. She's on Twitter as well, and she's blogging, so you
everywhere.
can get interconnected very easily. Coming up next, if you